Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing Exodus 4-6. So, after begging the Lord to pick somebody else doesn't work, God finally agrees that Moses' brother Aaron can help with speaking to everyone, including the Hebrew elders and the Pharaoh, etc. But help, not replace Moses, just help. In Moses' words, Moses just wasn't that great at the public speaking, and he thought anybody but him would be better for this job. But the Lord responds with, dude, who cares if you aren't great with a crowd, man? Check this out. And then he blesses Moses with the craziest abilities. The Lord turns Moses' staff into a snake and then right back again. He gives Moses leprosy and then takes it away within the same few seconds. And then he tells Moses, if they see these things and still don't believe in me or believe you, pour some water from the Nile on the ground and watch it turn to blood. So Moses was like, all right, dude, this is kind of weird, but I'll give it a shot because, well, you're God. So off he heads to the Pharaoh. And of course, the Pharaoh was like, I don't know this God person you're speaking of, and I need my slaves to work. So that's a big no from me on that 3-day vacay you want to take. But the Lord had told Moses this may happen. So Moses then tells the Pharaoh, listen, man, if you don't let us go offer our sacrifices to our God, he may send a plague on us or kill us with swords. It's going to get cray-cray up in here, Pharaoh, I'm telling you. But Pharaoh's insistent, and he screams at them to get back to work. Then, out of sheer annoyance for Moses, the Pharaoh tells his slave drivers that he wasn't going to be supplying the straw anymore for brick making. The Israelite slaves are going to have to go find it on their own. But the quotas each day still have to be met regardless. Dude, come on. So of course the Israelites were like, what the heck, man? Now everything sucks even worse. What have you done, Moses? Who cares about your little staff into a snake trick? It's not helping us right now. So poor Moses, he's so confused. He trusted in the Lord and it seemingly had backfired on him. So he says, what the heck, God? Ever since you sent me to the Pharaoh's house, things haven't been so great. You haven't freed anybody, and I'm a laughingstock, dude. But God is so good. And he says to Moses, dude, I remember what I promised these people. And the Pharaoh will eventually let you go. And he will know that I am the one true God by the time I'm done with him. So don't you worry your pretty little Moses head. Now, in Exodus chapter 6, verse 6, he says, I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with mighty acts of judgment. He tells Moses that he will do everything he has promised. So Moses finally is like, all right, man. And he heads back to the Hebrew elders and fills them in. And the Israelites responded with, yeah, we want nothing to do with you, bud, or this whole thing, because things have gotten way worse since you showed up. So back to God Moses goes, saying, the Israelites won't listen. Why the heck would the Pharaoh? Come on, man. Especially since I suck so bad at the sentence making and public speaking. Can you imagine being in Moses' shoes, following the Lord's command, and it seems to sink you? What the heck do you do then? You have to remember God has a plan for you like he did for Moses. And if you find yourself attempting the impossible and it's on his path, do not doubt. Learn from Moses. Tell the Lord you know he's got you, you trust him, and you are grateful for the trials to come. And keep that attitude up the whole way. You'll get there, I promise. Don't take my word for it, though. Take his. So tomorrow we're reading Exodus 7 to 12, verse 30. Yeah, Exodus 7 to 12, verse 30. Let me know what you thought of today's chapters. They were so action-packed and they left me on a total cliffhanger. I hope you have a blessed day. And that's the second cliffhanger in a row, by the way. Yeah, whoever did this challenge really orchestrated it well. Don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.